Greetings to each and every one of you. I trust that you are doing well, right? Now, I just want to quickly explain to you what is JD100X and also, right, for a unique proposition of JD100X. Now, wait for the four proposition, especially the number 4, because that is going to be one of the important things that I want you to really to understand. And this is definitely going to give you a lot of clarification, okay, and eliminate a lot of confusion. What is JD100X? Now, I'm going to use this whiteboard and explain to you very quickly how these things all works. Now, JD100X is a brand name. This is a proprietary strategy, a trading strategy that I've actually developed, and I've actually been using this strategy for quite some time. But I've been actually providing the mentorship program since 2021. So this strategy has been tested, has been tested throughout many years. And thereafter, I decided to actually offer up this strategy for the mentorship program and train different one to actually to learn this strategy, and not only to learn this strategy, but they too can actually generate significant profitability from the market. So now, JD100X is actually a gamified leverage trading strategy, right? It's a gamified leverage trading strategy. So please take note of that. This is basically a gamified leverage trading, trading strategy. So let me just explain to you and help you to understand how this thing is. So what I've decided is that you can see that a lot of this trading outside there, you can take about Forex tradings or even the stock market and so on, it's becoming real boring, right? They have to go through the technical analysis, they have to understand, they have to read all kinds of charts and so on. So I decided that I think these are basically one of the way, right? I'm not saying it is wrong, but it's just one of the way, but it's becoming very boring. So I decided to gamify this whole thing. I eliminated the technical analysis, all right? So the whole idea is that there are 4 things, okay? So when we eliminate the technical analysis, you need the 4 things, okay? The 4 things are very important in order for you to decipher the market and so on. So I actually gamified this whole experience. And now when we talk about leverage trading, remember, this is basically a high interval trading, okay? This is a hit. I call this as a hit, and this is a high interval trading. So that simply means that we are trading, all right? We are basically trading on a 1-minute chart, all right? And this is where we actually go in and come out, all right? We go in and come out, we take the money. So we go in, we stay there for a few minutes, sometimes a few seconds, and then we take the profit and we exit. So we actually trade over time, all right? We trade smaller, we take smaller profit over time. And just imagine, I'm going to show to you, or one of these days I'm going to explain to you about how you can actually generate even like $1,000 in a month, just a passive income, right? Trading, just from this strategy alone, how you can consistently generate a minimum, okay? Let's say, for example, for a starter, right? If you can make $1,000 a month, that can be a brilliant return, am I right? That can do a lot of things for your life, and how to grow from 1,000 to 10x, and even to go all the way to 100x. Okay, so this is going to be a real exciting. So what are we really trading here? We are basically trading crypto. So here you can actually trade. So this strategy is developed, and this strategy is unique because I can actually trade crypto. So when I talk about crypto, I'm talking about Bitcoin, I'm talking about USDT, I'm talking about Ethereum and so on. And not only that, I can also actually use this strategy to trade Forex. Wow, isn't that awesome? So I can trade basically USD, I can trade probably Euro, right? I can trade Japanese yen and so on. And not forgetting, I can also trade stock market. So here I can actually trade, I can even go for the commodities, stock market commodities such as gold, I can trade silver, I can even trade some of these big companies, okay? The tech company, example, Google, all right? I can trade in Google, I can even go for Teslas and so on. Now, can you just imagine with JD100X, and once you understand this strategy, once you actually learn this strategy, you can actually apply this strategy throughout, okay, throughout the trading industry itself. So this is going to be awesome. Now, let me just quickly come back to the four unique proposition why JD100X is is incredible, is unique, and not only unique, why anyone, okay, anyone who is part or anyone who learn JD100X, they can actually simply learn it and simply practically apply it, and they can actually see the same result. So we standardize it in such a way, because if you, for example, right, if you talk about technical analysis, now not everyone will have the same mindset, not everyone have the same capacity or even the capability to understand technical analysis. Not everyone is statistically inclined to go and learn those things, right? Now here I'm going to basically show you one standard rule, okay? It's like a standard rule, a general rule that you can actually apply when you actually learn and learn how to trade using JD100X. Now, what are those four? What are those four unique, okay? What are those four unique concept or the four unique strategy, okay, that is included in this JD100. Number one, the first thing that can really make you to be a successful trader using JD100X strategy, number one, okay, and this is the most important thing that we focus, all right, in JD100X, which is what I call a direction, right? Direction. Now, please understand, direction is the most crucial thing. All right, direction is the most crucial thing. So I always say direction is our friend. So the first thing that you need to do is to identify the direction of the market. So when I say direction, I'm talking about the feel of the market. I'm talking about the condition of the market. I'm talking about the atmosphere of the market. All right, so before you even start to trade, you must understand the atmosphere, the conditions of the market, or what we say, the horizon, what is really happening. So we look into the bigger time frame, and then we go on the shorter time frame before we can even decide, okay, to place any kind of position. Now, I hope you understand this. So it is basically like you probably wake up early in the morning. For an example, right, you stand on top of the mountains, or you just begin to feel what is the atmosphere today. Is it going to be sunny? Is it going to be rainy? All right. So you have the feel of it. All right, so it's the same thing when it comes to the trading market itself. You must have the feel. You must roughly understand where the market is at this moment. Is the market bullish? Is the market bearish? Is the the condition? Where is the direction? Is the direction uptrend? Is the direction downtrend? So you need to have this macro, right? The macro perspective of the market. That is the most important thing. So how to do that? So this is where we will teach you, right? I will teach you exactly, all right, using certain principles, using certain rules, all right, how to identify the direction of the market accurately. Now, let me tell you something. If you can identify the market accurately, all right, you have already won 50%. You have already won 50%, all right, of deciphering the market. That simply means when you go to the war, all right, when you go to the war and you understand the atmosphere, the condition of the market. So what happens now? You already know, all right, that you are already, all right, 50% of the winning is already in your hand. All right, now, before the next thing that we need to look at, okay, number two is that once you already understand the direction of the market, where the market is moving, the next thing is that this is where you now go into the next thing, which I call the perfect entry. All right, this is the perfect entry. Now, this is very important. If you look into so many traders, right, they are not able, because they are not able to actually decipher the direction of the market, they are not able to enter perfectly. All right. Now, how to enter perfectly? So this is where you're going to learn about the diagnosis of the price action. I'm going to teach you exactly how to read the candle, how to predict the candle. Now, please understand, we are not interested, when we talk about perfect entry, we are not interested with the past performance. That's the reason why technical analysis will not be useful if you are going to trade on 1 minute. All right, not going to be useful. Let me just tell you straightforward, right? Because we are doing a high interval trading, because we are trading on a 1 minute, so it is not going to be really useful. So this is the reason why you need to understand the direction of the market, and not only that, then you can actually decide the perfect entry, right? So when we talk about a perfect entry, we need to understand the movement of the candle, and to understand the movement of the candle, you must be able to accurately read the candle, okay? Diagnose the candle accurately. This is important. So this is These are a part of the mentorship program where you will be exposed to it and you will be learning, okay? Let me tell you something, all right? There's a lot of them now in our team. The protege, we have already trained over 350 over protege, right? Since 2021. And imagine these are people from different backgrounds. They are from 25 over countries, right? And we actually teach them. And there are many of them today, just by looking at the chart, just by looking at the candle, they already know where the market is going to move. Now, can you just imagine that? To be able to predict the next move of the market. So that simply means that you know exactly where the market is going to move. And when you place a perfect entry, right, you will be then able to actually generate the profit that is required. Now, these are important. You will also learn about momentum, how to understand the momentum of the market, and all these aspects of it. Now, the third important thing, if you really want to become successfully trading with JD100X, you need to understand the third thing, all right? The third thing, which is take the money. Take the money, all right? This is the most important thing. Can you see that? So when you have a perfect entry, and when you see that you are already profiting, now please understand, right? What we are trying to do here is that we are building the wallet balance, right? We are building the available wallet balance. That's all. So we are taking profit, okay? We are basically trading many cycles, many frequencies of the cycles. So we are taking profit, smaller profit over time, and adding more and more into our wallet balance. So that is the rule, okay? Now, this is where the problem most traders have because of the greed. Can you see that? Because of the greed. They don't want to take small profit. They want to take bigger profit, and they risk of losing everything when the market go against them. Now, I don't want this to happen to you. All right? I don't want this to happen to you. That's the reason why these are important rules. These are 4 important rules, right? And one of that important rules is always, when you see you have enough profit, you can cover all the costs, take the money. All right? Take the money, because there are situations, or there can be certain conditions where if you don't take the money and you think that you're going to make more, the market can go against you. Remember, market will punish you if you make the wrong decision. So that's the reason why always take the money. All right, take the money. Now, last but not least, and this is going to be one of the most important thing too, all right, is that basically, right, what we're going to do, number 4, now, you have already identified the direction of the market. You now already place a perfect entry, and now you take the money, right? When you take the money, you are basically perfect exit. All right, you exit perfectly, you take the profit, and the last but not least, what you need to do now is you need to reposition. All right, reposition for war. All right, reposition for war. So please understand, JD100X, all right, the way I develop it is that I look at it from the perspective of going into the battlefield. So remember, this is a war between the red candle and the green candle. The war between the red army and the green army. So when you are trading, you shouldn't think as an investor. You shouldn't think as a trader. You have to think like you are a warrior going into the battlefield. So if you are a warrior, you cannot go in with a technical strategy. You have to go in with a tactical strategy. Your tactical strategy are your winning strategy, right? And one of the important aspects of the tactical strategy is your wallet management. This is basically your bullet or your ammunition. So you need to make sure you have not only sufficient bullet, but you must learn how to utilize your bullet effectively with wisdom. This is critical. So that's the reason why JD100X is a war strategy. Alright, so if you are going to become, if you're going to be mentor, if you're going to be my protege, if you're going to be my mentees, right, you're going to learn this war tactical strategies, right? So this is important. So that's the reason why, as a warrior, you must understand the direction, identify the direction of the market. So as a warrior, you must already tactically understand the weakness of the enemy, what the enemy is doing, what is the strength of the enemy. So these are all what is involved in the direction. All right, and thereafter, you can actually enter in, okay, perfectly. So that's why, as a warrior, right, you must know exactly when to enter into the battlefield. And not only that, you must also position yourself accurately in such a way so that when you shoot the enemy, you are like a sniper, right? You are so accurate. Every single bullet must kill an enemy, all right, or else you will be wasting those bullets, right? So this is important. And thereafter, you take the money. All right, this is important. Take the money, take the spoils, right? Take the spoils. And last but not least is to reposition for war. So this is where what you have to do now. You have to repeat step 1, you repeat step 2, and you repeat step 3. Can you see that? So it is now becoming a cycle. So this is so crucial. So we do not rush. You do not need to rush into the market and because you want to make more money. No, you cannot rush. So sometimes the market can already top. So what you need to do, you have to wait. You have to wait for the market to correct. And once the market has already corrected, what you need to do now, you have to study the direction once again. All right? Identify the direction once again. And then you go in with a perfect entry and then you take the money. Can you see that? So if you can do this cycle again and again and again, you're going to increase your wallet balance. That is our ultimate goal. Our ultimate goal is to increase the wallet balance. That's all. Am I right? Can you see that? So you are only a winner when you start to increase your wallet balance, right? So this is a very crucial understanding, and this is why JD100X is so unique. JD100X is so special, all right? Because when I develop the strategy, I exactly understand the whole concept of it in my mind and what I really want each and every one of you to learn. Because once you learn this tactical strategy, once you understand how JD100X works, and once you get all those important technical information and the strategy and the detailed rules, now that's going to position you to become a winner. All right? So that is my interest, that is my desire. I want you to be a winner. So that's the reason why I'm offering the upcoming, all right, the upcoming mentorship program, which is the Jumpstart Masterclass mentorship starting on the 9th of February. All right, I want you to take advantage of it. All right, take advantage of it. People have been paying so much money to learn that. Imagine 350 over proteges from 25 over countries has been paying. But I'm going to give it to you, all right, with a discount of 67%. All right, now you have to grab it before the 5th of February. All right, and I only have a limited seats available as of today. All right, we only have another 14 more slots available. So take advantage of these 14 more slots. All right, pay whatever that is necessary. All right, because you know why? These are skills for life. All right, these are skills for life. I want you to actually acquire this skill, and these are not just skill. These are high income skills. Okay, that can generate significant profitability. Now, you're going to spend at least about 6 weeks with me, all right, 6 weeks with me in my Discord group, where all different one from different countries will be there in the Discord group, and you will be spending at least 6 weeks, which is about 1.5 months. And during that period, you're going to go through the mentorship process with me, the mentorship program with me, and there's going to be a lot of revision classes, a lot of revision workshop that is going to take place and so on. So you're going to be fully packed. Now, I want you, right? I want you to make up your mind. Take this challenge. All right? Take this challenge, okay? Take this challenge. 1.5 months, okay? From the 9th of February, 1.5 months, 6 weeks down the road. Imagine if you can actually generate $1,000 every single month. What can happen to you? All right? What can happen to you? So I'm going to reveal to you. So please be there on the 9th, okay, 9th during the workshop. And these are all done online, so you can be anywhere in any part of the world. You don't have to be worrying about going to a physical place to learn. I've been doing this for years and online, and I'm going to effectively train you, and you're going to effectively learn too. All right. Now, this is what is going to happen on the 9th when you join the workshop. All right, I'm going to reveal to you the formula how you can generate $1,000 a month. All right, $1,000 amount. It doesn't matter what is your capital. Even if you have a small trading capital, it doesn't matter. But I'm going to show to you the formula, right? So this is my promise to you. I'm going to give you the formula how you can achieve $1,000 every month. All right, will that be awesome? All right. So with that, I would like to invite you. Please check the description. If you are watching the YouTube at this moment, check the description. In the description, you'll be able to see the link. All right, Jumpstart. Okay, Jumpstart JDWEALTHMAKER.com Jumpstart Masterclass. Make sure you click the link, get into the site and understand everything there. You're going to get the testimonies. You're going to see the values there. You're going to even see all those benefits, all those offers. Okay, all those value-added offer in the in the website. So make sure you get into the website, and once you are there, you can then decide to proceed to do the payment. Either you want to make the payment through PayPal, or you're going to make the payment through credit card. You can actually do that. But if you want to pay through Bitcoin, or you want to pay through USDT, please do. Okay, email me. All right, email the admin at dominate@jdwealthmaker.com. Okay, remember, dominate. All right, email at dominate. All right, dominate at JDWEALTHMAKER.com. Right, this year is a year to dominate. Okay, so that's the reason why I put that dominate. All right, dominate. Okay, dominate 2023. All right, so please make sure you reach us. All right, if you want to pay through Bitcoin or through USDT. All right, so I'm just glad that I can come to you very quickly and explain to you, how JD100X, works, how JD100X can actually, not only touch your life, but JD100X can empower you, can equip you, all right, so that you too can start to, it doesn't matter what is your condition, what is your background, even if you don't understand about trading, you will be the best candidate. Let me tell you once again, if you don't have background about trading, you are the best ever candidate to learn how to trade, all right, because I have simplified these things, because even a layman can actually understand how to trade. Isn't that awesome? All right, so this is my mandate. This is what I believe that God wants me to do. I want to empower ordinary people and businesses so that they can start to generate extraordinary income. I want to advocate financial inclusion, equalization, and economic freedom. I want to make sure, right, that we not only equip you, we empower you. We want to see you, all right, flourishing and start to begin to have financial breakthroughs in your life. So with that, I would like to say thank you so much. God bless each and every one of you. I will see you, right, on the 9th of February, 2023. God bless you all.